Hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, today we're going to be doing the Old Brews and New Friends event, which should be similar to Vignettes in a Cup, which was the first version of this event. So, we'll hopefully be making a bunch of colorful little drinks. And then, depending on how long the event takes, I also have a side quest that I need to do in the new zone because there's a readable locked behind it. And, well, something I really need for myself is to get every single readable. Because in case you didn't know, let me go to my bookshelf. I am missing a singular readable, and it's because it's behind a quest. So it's the last one I need. For now. Surely they're gonna add more in the next patch, but hopefully it won't be behind quests like that one. I know one of my readables isn't complete though, because it's supposed to be like a list of names. And you have to go around Amphorius and find essentially like the corpses. Or I guess it's like the memories, like the final memories of people, to write them down as deceased. So, I think I still have a few names on that to find, but that's a problem for another time. For now, let's go talk to... It's pronounced like Chabon, right? Something like that? I don't remember. I don't think it's voiced anyways, right? Penacony, long ago. How long ago? Yeah, it's not voiced. I'll never know. What a rare visitor. You picked the perfect day to drop by. Take a look at this. Signature recipes from Hananue's rebellion days. My buddy from Dreamplex fished them out of a pile of junk. Apparently, these concoctions can blend with Memoria, blur consciousness, and create fascinating synergies with Synthesia Dreamscape, producing unexpected effects on the drinker. I'm completely tied up right now, but you've always seemed interested in mixology. Wanna give it a try? Yeah. Recipes are absolutely part of my trailblazing mission. If I may be honest, I am the apprentice of the legendary Drinksmith Master Shush. Yes, surely they are a master. I guess I wouldn't know. I don't talk to Shush a lot. Who's that? What a peculiar name. If they're a drinksmith worthy of your respect, you should introduce us sometime. How can the Express's chief drinksmith be unknown in Penacony? Shush really should get out more. Does Shush have legendary achievements? Let's do a prestigious position. It holds one of the 10 highest positions in a cosmic power that can go toe-to-toe with the Interastral Peace Corporation. I mean, sure. Let me guess. This cosmic power you're talking about probably doesn't even have 10 members to begin with. Yeah. But back to business. The recipes mention a drink that supposedly makes the drinker agree with absolutely anything. I've been in this trade for years and never once heard of such an outlandish signature recipe. Seeing is believing. Let's see some actual results. Why don't you try mixing one according to this recipe? I want to see your skills firsthand. Alright. Onto a mini wine glass. Okay. Yep. Cups of different sizes. Yep. This is all the same from last time. Abundant ice. Got it. Let me see your true skill. Approving. Maxed out on sugar and flavor goes extremely mellow. Okay. So lots of red and negative yellow. Got it. Nope, I got it. Why? Okay. The approval. Okay. Extreme. So it needs one more negative. Oh. I mean, I have to use like one of these, right? It just looks like it has a lot of foam. Alright, that's... I guess I could mix it, right? Oh, no, never mind. I don't want to mix it. Maybe like that? That looks a little... It's fine. And a lemon. It's fine. Whoa, it's the strongly agree. After drinking, the person will agree with everything. Every family head has fantasized about pouring this down their political rivals' throats. Oh. Okay. Please enjoy. High rolling joke as a bonus. Is it just gonna be a bad pun? No, I won't subject Shibbolin to that. Here you go. Impressive. I can see you know what you're doing. I'll sample it myself. Shibbolin drinks without hesitation. Such professional dedication is truly commendable. The profile's odd, but beyond that, nothing extraordinary. Does it actually do that? Make people agree with absolutely anything? It's just a drink. Gelato, ask me something and let's see if it works. Huh? She's not gonna know what this means, but can you be added to the character pool? Absolutely. Though, what exactly is a character pool? Is it something like the dream pools? She actually agreed. Wonderful. The drink actually works. I knew I could count on you. From now on, you're our guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Holstery. Or hostelry. I don't actually know what that's supposed to mean. All our ingredients and equipment are yours to use. Mix up your own unique recipes and create lasting memories with unexpected guests. May these signature recipes be the beginning of many remarkable adventures for you. Alright, guest drinksmith now open for business. Alright, create 5 of the special drink recipes. Cool. Guest group 1. All set up and ready to open. Oh, Herda and Herda. Such a heavy hitter for the first guest. Why act so shocked? I told you, I'm everywhere. Madame Herda toys with the cosmos like a child with playthings. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. The sycophant algorithm in the replica personality module seems a bit overfitted. Don't mind it. Long-standing bug. Then again, compared to a genius strolling the universe, seeing a Stellaron mixing drinks behind the lounge might just be the greater marvel. Let me guess, working on something new again? A new drink recipe. Let's run a test. In the recipe titled Personality, the words growth and reversal appear faintly. This blend seems to affect the drinker's personality. Could be useful for your puppet. Oh, being surrounded day and night by a chorus of echo chamber gets dull fast. I've tweaked the replica personality module myself, but the results were lackluster. After all, how can a tiny puppet think like a genius? If puppets had their own opinions, at least they could come up with more original compliments. Might as well give it a try. I'll consider it patronizing your business. It's an honor to serve Madame Herda. Mixing begins. Alright, large or extra large? I think... we'll do a regular wine glass, a large. Any ice? I mean, she is an ice unit, so she should have a lot of ice. Alright. Special mix recipe reports 2 possible outcomes. 2 effects are independent. Feel free to mix according to your preference. Okay. So... Oops. My bad, wrong button. I think we'll do growth first. Because we should be able to come back and do the other one. This growth should be the more quote-unquote canon drink. So unshakable confidence, so I'm going to assume that's a lot of... yeah. And a dash of collaboration. So, like... this. I feel like some of these colors aren't very appetizing. What's that red sauce? Is that a tomato? Is that... oh, it is such a dark red. Alright. No. Let's stir it first. That's fine. We can add some blue. Yeah. And a decoration that go with it. Sure. That's fine. Personality development, growth. After drinking, the person will become the person they subconsciously aspire to be, though the effect only lasts 1 minute. Alright? Please enjoy. You know what, Herda? You get the joke. Question. Why are Herda puppets able to debut as a pop group so easily? Answer. Because they were born to be idols. Get it? Both statue and celebrity. Unbearably clever. Can I drink now? According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence as they subconsciously aspire to be. Their true essence? It really does sound like magic. Oh, but the person the puppet most wants to become? Who else could it be but... oh, it's her. But the person the puppet most wants to become, who else could it be but me, Herda? We might just end up with 2 of me staring awkwardly at each other. At Herda's prompting, the puppet took a sip of the drink. See, I told you. Screw him! My boy. The light texture caused a slight fluctuation in my emotional index. Or would they have the voice of Scrollum? We're gonna keep the puppet voice. Allow me to raise my glass in honor of your skill. Huh? Even the appearance has changed. Is that supposed to happen? Why? Don't you want to become me? Logic. Mr. Scrollum possesses mastery over knowledge. I wish to become like him, a sovereign of knowledge. Didn't expect that. Ambitious, aren't you? But really, is there truly no one else you wish to become? At Herta's urging, the puppet took another sip of the drink. Why this choice this time? Because Madame Ranmei is someone who has earned recognition from Madame Herta. That reason, I suppose it holds up. But really, there's no one else you want to become? And takes a third sip. It me! The first time I saw him jumping freely and flipping through documents without a care in the space station's surveillance footage, something strange surged through my circuit board. Jumping? I can't do that. That was a kind of freedom I had never known. I want to dash across the universe like the Astral Express. The Astral Express is departing now. I don't want to run simulated universe tests anymore. I want to roam the real universe. Hey. Well, Herta's busy fixing her puppet. Might as well name the drink. Sudden self-awareness. This seems a bit too sudden. And a bit too self-aware. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Sudden self. It's because the data is true and transparent, and no one falsified anything out of the personal preferences. Madame Herta is as transparent as the sky. Madame Herta's morals are impeccable. Oh, hey. Oh. The puppet just sent me the latest sensory beacon data. Seems the flavor was decent. This recipe might have more potential to explore. Ready for another glass? I prefer being the all-seeing observer over being a test subject. Go ahead, you can let the puppet try again. It's an honor to serve Madame Herta. Okay. Well, I guess we're going for this one. Lots of ice. Extremely bitter. Okay. So pink. Extremely rebellious. So negative flag as well. So like this. This. Oh no, we need more negative. Okay. Guess it has to be this gross yellow. Hello, welcome. Bitter. Just a lot of red with a yellow base. It doesn't look great, but no, it's fine. Making drinks. Yes, I'm making drinks. It's the new event. I'm not making very good looking drinks, but you know, it's fine. Personality inversion. After drinking, their personality will completely invert. The Papashi once drank it and donated all their wealth. Oh. Please enjoy. Thank you. I'll collect the sensory beacon's feedback data. The Herda puppet took a sip of the drink. My hand trembled a little during the mixing. Now this drink causes a complete personality reversal. Hopefully it won't cause anything serious. Judging by appearance alone, nothing noteworthy has changed. Was it a misstep, or is the recipe itself flawed? You forgot to set up a control group. For something this basic, a little observation is enough. Who needs a control group? Madame Herda's beauty is a miracle of the universe. See, still grounded in facts. Beneath her youthful and radiant exterior lies a withered heart. There may be no greater miracle in the universe. Huh? What did you just say? She's always claiming she wants to collect black holes, but the real black hole is the funding budget. Sooner or later it's going to swallow the entire space station. Every time you open your mouth, it's just impossible missions. No wonder the space station's employee turnover rate keeps hitting new records year after year. Oh no. Well, the salary's still not enough after all. Interesting. But every phenomena has a cause. This one feels a bit too obvious. Herta summoned the fourth mirror. With a flick of her fingertip across its surface, she ran a quick inspection. Just as I expected. The mixed drink intensified the thick memoria in the ingredients, which reversed the sycophant algorithm to the replica personality module. Well, at least it's no longer just parroting. There's a world of difference between having opinions and spouting nonsense. In any case, the puppet is clearly talking nonsense. The fourth mirror is always objective. Let's ask it and see. Mirror, mirror, floating there, who holds beauty and wisdom beyond compare? Connecting to the Penacony network. Based on the most liked answer at this location, the answer is, of course, Miss Robin. Who even is that? As expected, recipes of the same name could be mixed into different effects. These special mix recipes aren't to be underestimated. While Herta's busy teaching the fourth mirror a thing or two about being objective, might as well name the drink. Haters are fans in denial. Being talked about sucks. Being ignored is even worse. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Alright. In that case, why not have this puppet stationed on the Astral Express? What are you here for? Digging up information on us? The puppet provided updated sensory feedback. Everything checks out, though the rationality index is slightly unstable. That's all for today's experiment. You did fairly well. Consider that a compliment for you. Alright. Let's stop testing this recipe here. Ooh. Make Sparkle a drink. I've only seen Herta. What is Herta? Herta can be wherever she wants, apparently. That's what she said. All set up and ready to open. Well, even Dr. Ratio visits lounges, huh? Am I not welcome? I happen to walk into the lounge, and you happen to be here mixing drinks. Low probability doesn't mean zero. Before you start ceaselessly asking questions, let me explain. I received an invitation from a scholar, asking for my guidance. I can't stand fools, but this one is persistent and eager to learn, and flooded my inbox with ridiculous questions. Is the power in the High Elder's horn just angular momentum? Heliabi are green. Can they perform photosynthesis? Was it the hammer or the chest that smashed boulder slabs? But somehow this all feels a bit too familiar. I don't expect one conversation to work miracles, but if it stops them from flooding my inbox, I'll gladly take it. That's that. Don't just stand there. Mix me a drink. Did your training teach you to stand idle while the countertop in front of a guest stays empty? Dr. Ratio's as strict as ever. Wouldn't students end up in tears from that tone? Recall there is a drink recipe named Emotional Intelligence. Maybe it could help with his teaching style. Alright. Oh no. You're sleeping in a Dr. Ratio's class? Did he throw chalk at you? Let's see, I think Ratio... I don't think he drinks a lot. Well, give him this cup, a nice little cup. With no ice. So gentle and subtle. So lots of heart and negative. It has to have this. Oh. That's not the same color as the picture, but okay. And then... Is this even gonna... Does stirring it help? Not really. Oh no, this is gonna be one ugly drink. That's fine. We'll just, make it have some stripes. Zero points next. And, you know, you can have the bird ratio. It's probably the best. It's... Oh, actually, maybe the mint leaf. Sure. Oh, we'll give you the mint leaf ratio. Charity incentive. After drinking, the person will compassionately inspire others, like a cup of tears about to overflow. Okay. Oh, Sushang. Excuse me, are you the teacher known as a thinking reed? That's me. You're the one with the white bird profile, right? It really is you. Forgive my being late. Why isn't the clock working here? I thought there was still time. Isn't that Sushang? Better not interrupt here in a rare moment of learning. Shang gives you a thankful glance. We meet again. Everyone's still wandering about, so I slipped away with an excuse. Don't tell Ho-Ho and little Gui or they'll totally make fun of me. Your blinking eyes seem to be speaking to you. But isn't this a bit too much to take in all at once? Before we get started, let's have a drink to clear the throat. Ratio, I think you deserve a bad joke. Question, why was the D-Ting arrested for perjury? Why is that? Because he was caught lying in court. Get it? Because lying and lion sound similar. Clever, huh? Are these jokes from Shush? Me too, Ratio. Oh. Dr. Ratio takes a sip of the drink. According to the recipe, this drink helps the drinker encourage others with warmth and compassion. Late for your first class. Clearly you have no concept of time. That really is a talent. I suppose you can also lose yourself completely in study, forgetting even to sleep or eat. Isn't that logic a bit of a stretch? Well, that may be, but to be honest, I'm hopeless at studying. Giving up on yourself so quickly. It really is. Excellency and self-awareness. Facing your flaws instead of running from them is truly admirable. Such warm encouragement. The what? The apacetaries? What's an apacetary? The apacetaries at the Lyceum were never like that. They just hit my palm with a ruler. After a while, they all got really good at it. The best learning comes when both teacher and student grow together. Most teachers enjoy working with students who start from the bottom, since there's plenty of room to improve. And you have a great deal of room to improve. Really? It doesn't sound like a compliment. I really want to do better, but every time class starts I get sleepy. I sleep better in lectures than in bed. Well, look at it this way. At least you enjoyed a lovely nap, unlike the students who stayed awake and still understood nothing. On that note, there's another possibility. Recurrent hypersomnia may result from genetic abnormalities in specific base pairs. These can impair immune expression and hinder hypothalamic orexin secretion, causing sudden sleep episodes. Okay. Such pathological sleepiness isn't something you can will your way through. No need to worry. The incident rate is below 0.02%, and clinical diagnosis requires symptoms to persist for more than 3 months. It's far more likely you're just low on energy. Are you listening? She's fast asleep. While Sushang's napping, might as well name the drink. Whatever you say. No, nap it all away. Sleep doesn't solve anything. It just makes the problems worse and pushes them into tomorrow. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the names and effects. Can you please talk about what you think about this drink, Professor? I suddenly feel that a certain student who I recommended to leave school wasn't all that stubborn. Alright. Drink number 2. A distinctive flavor. Beneath the sourness lies a subtle trace of bitterness. If I'm right, this isn't a typical recipe, is it? Recipe might have more potential. Oh, what did I ask? Getting cold feet? Care for another glass? If you think words like that can get under my skin, you're completely mistaken. Composure is essential for any true seeker of knowledge. Give me another. Even if you don't explain it, I can still taste what makes it different. What is it? I want a sip too. This isn't for kids. Hope you understand. Is she a kid? How old is Sushang? Isn't she also like a long-lived race? Quite the penny pincher, aren't you? Alright. I'll use the same cup. No ice. Harsh, paranoid, and obsessed with perfection. Okay, so negative heart. So this is what's on your mind with no filter, so blunt and extremely thick. Okay. So definitely want this one. We need negative heart. So this one. Oh, but it's not thick enough now. Hmm. So these two need to be maxed. But I can't do this one. Okay, so we have to go back. We need a larger cup. Oh, it was this one, this one, this one, and then this one. Oh, it doesn't have enough negative now. Wait. I do... Yeah, okay, so I could have done it with 3. Oops. Then we'll go back to my small cup, because I'd rather have the small cup. So... yellow... green... oh, nice. Man, but it doesn't look good is the problem. Because these are bright colors, but that's fine. Make it tropical looking. Generosity bestowed. After drinking, the person will generously share all their knowledge. The drink is mainly targeted at teachers suffering from burnout. Oh. When you... from burnout? Before we get started, let's have a drink. Okay, here you go. Might as well give it a try. Let's see if this drink brings out any progress in you. He takes a sip. According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. Since you're so eager to learn, I have a few courses here. Master even one of them and it'll serve you for a lifetime. I've attended lectures by many famous teachers, but as soon as I hear their opening remarks, my eyelids start getting drooping. What? I think they meant droopy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you learn it all. The first lesson, reading. I'll teach you the memory palace technique. The forgetting curve, rare characters, and effective speed reading. How does that sound? Nope, not learning. That stuff is ancient. Anyone's listening to the storyteller's audiobooks at the Sleepless Earl nowadays. I want to learn something more interesting. Academic standards these days are really going downhill. The second lesson, common knowledge. I'll teach you how the stars move, historical tales, life tips, and the laws of physics. Deal? Nope, not learning. When I did the chest-smashing boulder trick, little Gui taught me a bunch of physics stuff, like forces just match up. She needs to relearn it too. This is unacceptable. The third lesson is titled Logic. I'll teach you deductive reasoning, probability, critical thinking, and metaphysics. What do you think? Nope, not learning. We never use probability in daily life anyway. That's not quite true. Some games may look like luck on the surface, but behind them are intricate mathematical calculations like... The Celestial Jade, you know, works exactly like that. Now that makes sense. But Qingcui always wins at cards, and she's never studied probability, has she? Still not learning. If there's nothing you want to learn, then let me teach you how to catch a lightsaber barehanded, make a tusk bird jump through fire rings, and smash a starskip on your chest. What? How about it? Huh. Now that actually sounds fun. Just don't say I was the one who taught you if anything goes wrong later. Well, Dr. Ratio enlightened Sushang. Might as well name the drink. Metaphysical bath soak. Just for him. Metaphysics. Drop out if you can't hack it. Alright, that's it. Just... Do you know a thing or two about Celestial Jade as well, Professor? A little bit. My conclusion is that anyone who wagers their fate on a card table has probably never studied probability. Is he talking about Aventurine? Has Aventurine studied probability? It's a great honor to receive your teachings, Master. I feel truly enlightened. Rest assured, I won't slack off. I'll continue learning, asking questions, and striving for a scholarly path. Forget about it. This path is far too rough for you. Let's stop testing this recipe here. Alright, who's next? Guest group 3. Alright, I wonder who'll walk through that door today. Opaz! Welcome to the Dream Jolt Hostelry. Well, look who it is. That explains why Numby insisted on bringing me here. Oh, have your drink mixed by a Penacony shareholder. Now that's marketing gold. Numby, don't you smell a business opportunity? Interested in becoming an investor? Sure, why not? What's the projected return and risk profile? Just email me a proper assessment report. But anyway, I've been absolutely run off my feet lately. Transferring Penacony's ownership seems simple on paper. The reality is far more complex. Years of questionable bookkeeping and all the subtle family power plays are mentally exhausting. See that? Numby's gotten skinnier from all the work. Let me fix you something to perk you up. I see a recipe here labeled relaxation. Oh, okay. This drink will help you unwind, just as you need to shake off that work stress. Sounds good. Here's a quick investment tip. Actually trying something yourself beats reading 1,000 feasibility reports. Okay. Any cup? We'll give you the tall wine glass. With lots of ice. Yes. Sweetness brings happiness. Embrace a relaxed mindset. Okay. So... Wow, these, The only one that gives happiness reduces sweetness. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? But then... How am I supposed to get it? Oh. Like this? If I add... Since that... Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Well... I definitely could do these colors a bit better. So 2 red, 2 yellow, and 1 orange. Yeah, you know what? We'll do the 2 red, the orange, and then the 2 yellow. So it's like a gradient, sort of. And... You can have a bird. You like cute animals. Moment of surprise. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of surprise. Many customers claim to see Aha waving at them after drinking it. I don't know if that's a hallucination or actually Aha, because it really could be either. Please, enjoy your drink, and have a joke. As a bonus, as a treat. Question: why is Topaz banned from magic shows on the Astral Express? Answer: because Pom Pom would jump up yelling, "She's a plant! Topaz?" Or like, total patsy. What? Very mature. I'd appreciate being introduced by my full name in the future to prevent such wordplay. Topaz takes measured sips, approaching the drink like a quick coffee between meetings? Yeah. According to the recipe, this drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. Well, it said surprise, so I don't know about delight. Oh, what's happening? Am I dreaming? Oh, I'm be so happy. I smell something valuable in there. I'll take it. Open it. Oh, another warp trotter. Wow, it's a fluffy trotter. Just look at that glossy coat. Neat technique. A mimic coming right up. You clearly don't get Trotter's appeal. APC's pet-friendly workplace even has a designated Trotter section. When overtime leaves you drained, just cuddle one and you'll feel instantly energized. Quick, check what's in the second chest. Oh, Jade Bird. Oh, sorry, Bona Bird. Tweet. Topaz, in light of your excellent work in Penacony, the Strategic Investment Department has approved an increased performance bonus and the following rank adjustment. From P44, promoted to P44.1. Thank you. Recognition from the IPC is its own reward. Is there something even more delightful in the last chest? Huh? Boot Hill? Put your hands up, Muddle Fudgers. Special delivery. Just tell me where that shirt bag Oswaldo is hiding, or you'll be sorry when you're staring down the barrel of my gun. How did this fugitive sneak in here? Numby, put him back where he came from, right now. Numby performs a spectacular body slam, effortlessly neutralizing the unwelcome intruder. Topaz sealed the box tightly. Now's a good chance to name the drink. Daydreaming again. Oh, they stacked all the chests. A sigh-like groan. Chin up, Numby. One day dreams might just come true. Okay. The effects of the drink mix are pretty surprising in a good way, no? Care to explain how becoming a wanted criminal is good? But you aren't becoming one. Unless you're working with Boot Hill. Yeah, the drink's rush is finally wearing off. More like a calculated terror rather than relaxation. Now reality seems blissfully calm. Is this some unconventional relaxation method? Alright, ready for another glass? Alright then. Nothing worse is about to happen, right? Hopefully not. A super intense flavor. Okay. gets people extremely anxious with 3 color layers. Alright. So... look at this. Extremely anxious. I feel like I kind of have to use like these. And then a super intense flavor. This one again. Is that not 3 color layers? Oh, does it want it all? Alright. I have 3 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Alright. It had to have exactly 3 color layers. My bad. Sure, have the lemon. Moment of shock. Oh no. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of fright. Its intensely spicy flavor also delivers a powerful kick. I'm so sorry, Topaz. Please enjoy your drink. Thank you for your effort. Next time you visit Pier Point, I'll buy you coffee. I wonder when we're going to visit. Just throwing glances at the clock on the wall. I accidentally added too much. Now it seems to make the drinker experience a moment of terror. Uh-oh. Where did these critters come from? Amazing what a good drink can do, isn't it? Can't escape work even in dreams, it seems. Fine, what is it now? I'm your faithful pet butler with urgent news, Aru. Oh no, has something happened to the little ones? Penacony has just imposed a 200% tariff on pet supplies, and the Mr. Herring's chew toys have been unavailable for a week. That herring toy wasn't good for them anyway. They're better off without it. What's your news, TV? I'm your schedule secretary with urgent message incoming. Something wrong at the office? The groundbreaking game Post-Apocalyptic Delivery Service launched today, and half the team called in sick. Operations have completely ground to a halt, and we're about to lose deals worth hundreds of millions. Is delivering packages really that much fun? I've already downloaded it too. Oh. I've already downloaded it too. Just waiting for work to end. Tell everyone that any staff who shows up at their workstation within the next 20 minutes will receive double pay for today and an extra day of annual leave. Big clock, what's your deal this time? Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm that forgotten work task still sitting in your schedule, ready to explode without warning. Deadline alert! Submit your self-performance review before it's too late. Shoot, totally forgot about that. How much time have I got? 5. 5 what? 4. 3. Code red. Your trotter hijacked a robot vacuum and escaped home. Oh no, no. Post-Apocalyptic Delivery Service just announced they're releasing a multiplayer DLC pack. 2. 1. This is not the kind of moment of delight I had in mind. Topaz fumbles to open her work terminal, and suddenly the lounge is swimming in blue holographic windows. Sorry, Topaz. Just hang in there. In the meantime, let's give the drink a name. I work, therefore I am. By the way, did Pom Pom ever sign us up for Social Security and employee benefits? Better not think too deeply about this. Just record the name and effects first. Poor Topaz. What do you think about this drink's taste? My tongue captures a familiar, lingering scent. It's the thick taste of a salaried job. Okay, Topaz. Whatever you say. After all that fuss, the whole world seems a bit more pleasant to look at. Honestly, I'm more intrigued by your recipe than the drinks themselves. We'll get back to it once I've sorted out a few current nuisances. Well then, time to bicker with those mouthpieces the family sent over. Numby says, thanks for the hospitality. See you around. Bye, Topaz. Alright. Who's next? Who would like a drink? All set up and ready to open. I wonder who'll walk through that door today. I guess no one. You peek down the hallway, curious to catch a glimpse, but it's empty and reveals no secret. No customers yet. Hey, what are you looking at? Sneaking around behind the bar, shifty eyes and all. Would you sneak a bite of this time, gray hair? I was pretending to admire the view. Word on the street is that some weird upstart has been peddling funky drinks on my turf. You think I'd let something that strange slide without coming to check it out? Well, since you're already here, why not have a drink? Smart move. That's exactly why I came. Your eyes meet Sparkle's and suddenly you get the sinking feeling something bad's about to happen. Yeah, that sounds about right. Before you can react, you're booted out from behind the bar. Sparkle's already flipping through the special mix recipes on the other side. That's quite interesting. So you've been keeping all the fun to yourself? That's not how you treat a friend. Guess I'll mix one too. Let's see what this dreamland drink is all about. Are you ready, little gray? Large or extra large? What would I want? I mean, I would want a small drink, but I guess I'm taking a large. I usually have no ice. Let's see, slumber. Keep an indifferent mind. Embrace tranquility. Mellow. 3 color layers. Delirious and completely unconscious. Okay, so confused. Also, hello. Oh no, wait, indifferent is the blue one. Indifferent and confused in 3 color layers. Okay, so negative crown, which is only this one. Is also this. And then I need 2 different color layers. Do this, but then I don't get that anymore. Wait, that counts? Oh, it doesn't need to be fully indifferent. Okay. Well, you know, it's not the prettiest drink, but I'm not going to redo it, so that's what we're going with. Oh boy, we'll go with this, I guess. Actually, I like origami birds. We'll do the burb. Pitch black slumber. Wondering about its effects? You'll know once you drink it. It's definitely not pitch black, though. It's definitely very colorful. Thanks for waiting, dear guest. Here comes a handcrafted masterpiece by your master mixologist, Sparkle. Sip it slow. At this point, a lame joke is expected. A morning actor and a masked fool walk into a bar. After a few drinks, the actor starts sobbing. I have no parents, no friends, no possessions, just this darn mask. No, friend, you're mistaken, the fool pats his shoulder and says. Now you don't even have your mask. Now the morning actor's got nothing left. What a monumental loss. Get it? Nobody asked you for this joke. It's true. You take a sip and everything goes black. Hold up, what save file did I just load into? Bar has lost its drinksmith, just like the seat of divine foresight without a general. That's a major issue. You'd better get back there, stat. Hope Sparkle won't cause any sparky trouble. Alright. Oh. It's the Express, my family! Youth sure is something else. Even squeezing in a side gig before heading out. Out of pocket money, are we? Want me to ask Pom Pom for an advance? I mix drinks purely for the thrill of it. Worldly possessions mean nothing to me. My one true calling is mixology. Himiko, Mr. Yang, care for a taste? Don't drink that. Gasping for breath, you quickly fill them in on what just happened. You see, I'm just Sparkle in disguise. Please. For all I know, you're a Xena Hydro in cosplay. Gotta admit, those shape-shifting tricks are impressive. Can't judge by looks alone. How about a challenge? Let's see who pulls off a better impression of gelato. Gladly. Loser gets vaporized. Nice and simple. A clear conscience fears no crooked shadow. Round 1. Here's your question. You're walking down the street and come across a trash can. What would the real gelato do? Isn't it obvious? Gotta dig in and see what's inside. I mean, trash cans are old news. We're destined to only accompany each other for a small part of life's journey. Now it's time to look ahead. Sounds like something Gelato would say. 1 point to each of you. Round 2. Since we're in a bar, let's talk drinks. What's Gelato's go-to beverage? Probably Soul Glad. Actually. How could you not mention Soul Glad and Penacony? A timeless classic. Do we even have to ask? Of course it's Himiko's coffee. Correct answer. You get 1 point. Rigged. No, this is a resonance between two coffee-loving souls. I hate coffee. I'm sorry. Now for round 3. It's a tight match. Time to show off your skills. Let's see what Gelato can really do. You fight to survive. Reach into your bag, but the spot where your bat should be is unoccupied. Looking for this. Rules are made to be broken. Well, taking everything into account, it's pretty clear who the real Gelato is. Thank you, judges. Thank you to our wonderful audience and to everyone who believed in me. Special thanks to Dream Jolt Holstery, to this fine establishment, and to the Astral Express. The game's over. No need to keep pretending, Sparkle. But I'm the real one. Real death is being forgotten. Thanks, everyone, and a special thanks to my worthy rival, my greatest inspiration. Now, allow me to announce the winner of the Gelato Impersonator contest. This one. Mr. Yang, are you blind? I'm right here. I'm afraid not, Miss Sparkle. I chose correctly. The real Gelato would never say something like, I like Himiko's coffee. As much as I hate to admit it. Don't be too discouraged. Second place deserves a reward too. Now that's what I like to hear. What's the prize? A fresh cup of your favorite handcrafted coffee. Sorry, I must decline. Mr. Ye and Himiko each ordered a drink. After a good laugh and some cheerful banter, they bid you farewell. Pretty fun, huh? So, gray hair, wasn't that drink just wildly unexpected? The effect is a little too direct, if you ask me. Don't underestimate it. Who knows? Maybe it'll whisk you straight into another place, like some kind of teleporting drink. Anyway, don't sweat the details, and help me name it. Something catchy and out of this world. I don't know. All-containing dream. Youth really is a gift. You can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. I guess. Congratulations, Gelato, on being the best in imitating Gelato. Don't act cocky. Miss Sparkle just didn't go all out. A likely story. Whoa, dear customer, lucky you. You're Sparkle's first customer of the day. Congrats. That means you win a bonus round. One more cup. Ready to redeem? Free drinks? Count me in. Thanks for the support. I'll throw in something extra special. Okay. Small figure, huge ambition. Alright. We need this. A bit foggy, slightly confused. This will do this. And this. Oh wait, but then I won't have my 3 color layers, I'll have 4. Yeah, alright. Two of these. One of these. And one of these. Yeah. I like this one. This one's nice. Colorful dreams. Guess what dream Miss Sparkle has prepared for you this time? I don't know if I want to know. But sure, Sparkle. Good day, dear customer. Please wait in line and have your pickup code ready. I never got a pickup code. Of course you didn't. I never sent one. This one's on the house. Okay. Enjoy. If it tastes off, I'll gladly make another one for free. You take a sip and everything goes black. Oh boy. General. We're not up against some petty thug this time. This is a Lord Ravager. It could crush the stars in the blink of an eye. The Lord Ravager has arrived at the front line. General Gelato of the Shanzhou Star Rail, the command is yours. Please review the mobilization across the Shanzhou ships. We are not reinforcing the shackling prison. Please. It has too many doors already. Wait, I'm a general? For real? You never failed to amuse us, General. But now's no time for jokes. Your leadership is needed more than ever. Will you be stepping up, General Gelato? Even this old man... Oh, with you stepping up, General Gelato, even this old man can't sit idle. For the sake of this campaign to destroy a Lord Ravager, the Shanzhou Shuming has already secured ore and coal shipments from our allies, and seized half our merchant ships to boost logistics. Knives, spears, swords, helmets, armor, and medicinal pellets are all prepped and ready. Supply lines are locked in. We'll send that overlord running with its tail between its legs. Thanks to Master Huaiyan securing the rear, morales go through the roof. Our troops are fired up and ready to go. The Yaoqing Cloud Knights are locked and loaded. Just say the word General Gelato and they'll charge headfirst into the fray. With comrades like you at my side, victory's already halfway ours. The general speaks wisely. Furthermore, our scouts have gathered quite a bit of intelligence. General Sparkle, would you kindly elaborate on the details? So you're just casting yourself now? She's so small. What, you're allowed to be a general and I'm not? According to our sources, this Lord Ravager isn't your everyday monster. Rumor has it that it has 4 legs, fangs, and snow-white hide. It only appears in times of great chaos, bringing disaster wherever it goes. I even found its birthday, zodiac sign, blood type, and food allergies. Which one do you want, General? Any chance we could get some useful intel? Come now, General. Victory lies in the details. Sometimes it's those little rumors that hold the key to winning the war. Fair enough. With all of you holding the line, and the whole Shanzhou standing united, we'll bring down that Lord Ravager. Far or near, we shall strike them down. Urgent report. The enemy's main force has been obliterated. The Overlord's not done yet. It's leading a desperate charge straight toward us. It's not leaving this place alive. What? Peppy! Behold! The mighty Overlord Peppy has arrived. Woof! Everyone here? Straight to the seclusion zone. Grab a mop and start scrubbing. No exceptions. How did you become the Lord Ravager? Oof, bet you didn't see that coming. This is Penacony. Here, anyone's dreams can come true. You wake up, slumped over the table. Turns out you dozed off. Rise and shine, gray hair. Like they say, think about something all day and you'll dream about it at night. This is what's been on your mind, huh? That was close. Got a little carried away there. Don't worry, General Sparkle didn't hear a thing. So, what do you think of my latest masterpiece? Come on, give it a name worthy of its greatness. What? Life experience card. Galactic Dream Duet. This lineup is insane. Are you sure we can watch this without using any credits? How does it feel to be the general, gray hair? This episode is pretty good. Give the director a raise. Oh yeah, Director Sparkle. She keeps getting these directing roles and then not showing up anywhere. Poor Sparkle. Alright, here's your precious custom recipe back. I wrote down all the combos we tried. You're welcome. Just remember, this tavern belongs to the fools. If anything fun's going on, I better be the first to know. You flip through the recipe. Huh. Surprisingly detailed. Maybe taking things seriously at random moments is her way of fooling people too. That wasn't in parentheses, so I just said that out loud with her right in front of me. That's all I have for recipe testing. Time to recreate the final special mix recipe. Guest group 5. Last recipe is so faded, it's almost blank. Can it really be restored? No point worrying about it. Let's open for business. I wonder who'll walk through that door today. The lounge is quiet. The expected guests never show up. Well, every party comes to an end. Life rises and falls. Can't expect every moment to feel like a celebration. Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. You're starting to feel a yawn coming on. Has the lounge already gone out of style? Fashion trends shift with brutal speed. You can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for every drinksmith and penacony. Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. Sleepiness creeps in. Do not collapse on duty. Even though you're yawning non-stop, you're a professional drinksmith. You'll stay at your post until the very last second. The last second. This is your final moment of clarity. Too bad. There may be no one around to wake you up. Sleep overtakes you. Who knows how long has passed since? Time to get up. Although I thought... Oh no, I'm already in the... Is it not? It's not the real hotel. It's the dream hotel. So I guess... Well, no, because Sleepy shows up here too. But wouldn't this send me to Dreamflux if I fall asleep here? I feel like that's an oversight. Anyways, hi Kafka. Time to get up. I don't think there's any way I can do Kafka's voice. But I'll try. How long was I asleep? From when I started counting, about 15 minutes. As for before that, I'm afraid only you can say. Shh, there's no need to tell me, and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about. I'm more worried about Penacony. See, Penacony is still perfectly fine. I assure you, the thing you're worried about won't happen. Before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who won't return. Fix me a special drink and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide. Okay. I think you would want a wine glass. Maybe this kind of wine glass. Would Kafka want ice? We'll give her a singular ice cube. as a treat. Oh, I can really just make anything. Well, I was going to say use my favorite colors, and then I saw this purple and I was like, that one's not actually purple. That one is like... That's closer to like a black than a purple. But I do like blue. I do like pink. Maybe we'll do like the strawberry. With the pepper. And I'll blue on top. Yeah, like that looks nice. It's slightly sweet and slightly refreshing. And I can burp. Because I like the burp. Trailblaze Special Mix. A drink that belongs to you only. Light pours into the glass. swirling with colors found nowhere else. Wow. Please enjoy and have a joke. Question. The Stellaron Hunter's hideout was burned to ashes by an IPC strike, so why was Silverwolf's computer the only thing left intact? Answer. Because she had a firewall. Amusing. I'll relay this to her. The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied. Unexpected flavor, like the aurora. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience, and a perfect way to end the journey. I've traveled to many places before, and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them? Of course. After a mission, I once pressed a button at the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink. Why were you there? The script said so, so we did it. What an odd translation, but okay. Funny thing, I've stopped thinking about why. When destiny stretches the space between cause and effect to something absurd, why loses all meaning. Why press a random button? Normally, it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the norm. It added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blade took care of the bartender, and I handled the drinks. Okay. How did it taste? It was a sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time, I passed through the polar region of a planet where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I chipped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep sea and dropped it into a glass. Why did the gravity recede? Its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam. Wouldn't there be ancient bacteria? Silverwolf asked the same thing. Did it taste better? I just remember it was cold. It went well with the drink. Then there's the planet we used to frequent. Long coastlines and ever-shifting axial tilt lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. It was a bit of a mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall. Even Stellaron hunters can run out of money? Some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how we ended up running out of funds. We, the Stellaron hunters of the time. Of the time, huh? Does that include me? Because if it was a long time ago, then, well, because I've met all of the Stellaron hunters because of the one memory. So it could be Trailblazer and Silverwolf causing trouble. It would make sense. How did it taste? What else could it be? The flavor of salty sea breeze, sunlight, and oranges. Before you know it, the blank space between the script segments has almost come to an end. Though time always feels fleeting, the more places you wander, the more memories you gather. I'll remember this one too, Gelato. Listen, you've never seen me, but the ripples in this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for both of us. Thanks for the drink, Gelato. You stir awake, sprawled across the bar counter. A few scattered guests drifted in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. This again. The glass, spoon, and shaker are all in place. Just as there's no proof Kafka never came, there's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes. As the one who understands it better than anyone in the universe, only you are fit to leave this mark. Let's name it. Traces of stars converging. Huh? Who left this note behind? Shh, thanks for your hospitality. Well, most of the recipes have been tested out. Time to collect my pay from Shibon. Submit it. Submit it over here? Shush! What are you doing here? Welcome back, dear Trailblazer. You've worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor? You? Back then, weekends were only 2 days long. Not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better now. Because there's an extra Sunday aboard the Astral Express. Oh, I should note, that's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend the weekend, though he certainly tried. He sure did. Maybe we should have let him succeed just for that. Miss Shibon said she must care for a departed friend's child, so she entrusted the lounge to me for now. And I, dear Trailblazer, am merely a wandering drinksmith. Looking after a friend's child. Before leaving, Miss Shibon was muttering to herself. I faintly heard her say, Sleepy is still at the Scorched Sand Hall. Oh, I need to bring it home. Seems like it was something truly urgent. Oh, poor Sleepy. That's true, if you do the quest to do the other path for Scorched Sand, you see Sleepy there instead of Argenti. Poor Sleepy, probably really misses Gallagher. Oh, right, dear Trailblazer. I heard from Miss Shibon that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one? To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. See you at the other bar. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. And you get a joke as a bonus. Question: why does Shibon only allow pictures of her face to be printed on their finest liquor glasses? Answer: because her mug shot isn't a cheap shot. Shush tries to keep a guest's composure. You clearly see admiration spilling from its electronic eye. Thanks, Shush. This flavor, it's surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper is identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. More likely, it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Express at the time. That is, myself. Next time, finish it before you publish it. The only constant is change. I'm not who I was, and this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. This story could be turned into a movie. Maybe call it Mission Impossible. Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name. Watching a new Drinksmith star rise aboard the Astra Express, I can't help but feel a little emotional. I can already imagine it. Maybe you'll take over as a drinksmith one day, while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. I'll bring your drink recipes with me to every place I go. Shush. Don't even think about it. Customers who you've served are recorded in the guest list. Alright, take a look. Did it. This is a record of the drinks different customers have tried. You can invite them back for another round. Oh. Invite customers to try our surprise drinks, and you might share some extra delightful moments with them. Oh no. Alright. Hey Herda, you wanna try a new drink? Heard you cooked up something new. Let the puppet sample it. Not every establishment has the fortune to frequently receive genius, you know. Okay. Have this one. Have a nice dream. This drink delivers dreams beyond your beyond imagination. Dreams? Never studied how Puppet OS runs through during standby. Madam Herda, when the research group decided to include you, we had higher expectations. Yet I see no innovation in your report. Allowing you to join the experiment itself gave you a growth opportunity. You should be grateful. Don't rush for quick success. When the time comes, you'll naturally be listed as co-author. Madam Herda, bring me a glass of water. What's going on? Did my authority as a puppet lose effect? Conclusion. Puppets don't need dreams, nor even sleep. Oops. I didn't sleep talk, did I? Don't worry, looks like you won't have much of a chance to sleep talk in the future. Oh no. Alright. A ratio. Time to daydream, I guess. Teacher, how many names does the Stargazer Navalia have? Gelato, please mix me a drink to moisten my throat. You got it. Be surprised. This drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. A sudden urgent ringtone starts playing. Apologies, one moment. I need to take this call. Hello, is this Veritas Ratio? I'm honored to inform you that your academic achievements have been unanimously recognized by peers and selected as the most influential research of this amber era. A well-deserved reward. Wow, Professor, congratulations! Will they give you a big trophy? Just some vain fame and fleeting gains. Nothing worth celebrating. Which of my papers was selected? Is it Curb Space Engine Principles, True Sting Larva Dominant Recessive Gene Genetics, or Memoria Energy Conservation Equations? None of those. It was your book Aesthetic Principles of Gypsum Sculptures. Utterly brilliant. So impressive, I need to buy a copy immediately. Dr. Ratio expressionlessly hangs up the phone. Poor Ratio. Congratulations, Professor, on your significant breakthrough in the field of alabaster sculpture art. Thanks, but these kinds of praise are unnecessary. Teehee. Alright. You want the metaphysical bath soak? That new audit squad works fast. Penacony's asset clearance is cruising along nicely. Finally, some breathing room. Since you called me here, mix me something special? Yeah, you're gonna be generous. This drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. I've got so many classified insider secrets bottled up from work. For some reason, after having this cocktail, I just want to spill them all out. However, every unauthorized information leak could cause a huge uproar. As a seasoned professional, I have only one answer to all questions. No comment. You have no idea how many eyes are on this position. Let me tell you a secret. Mr. Albert even submitted a transfer application to the Strategic Investment Department in secret. 11 Stonehearts? Enough to form a football team. Unfortunately, Mr. Albert's application was regrettably rejected. Many colleagues couldn't accept a bird having a higher rank than them. Wait, shouldn't I answer no comment for such confidential matters? I'm confident you shouldn't. Get it? Oh boy, got your weak spot. Better forget it soon, otherwise we'll have to ask colleagues from the memory erasure department to pay a visit here. Alright, Sparkell. Oh, growth. Is she gonna become a better person? Oh wait, no, she's gonna give me the drink. Oh, yo. Sparkle's Dream Jolt Hostelry is open again. Don't miss out if you're passing by. This again. Would you like a classic drink or a newly launched recipe? This drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence as they subconsciously aspire to be. Huh? Gray hair, you? Yes, it is I, Sparkle. Admit it, the person you most want to become is me, Miss Sparkle. I'm surely flattered, but rest assured, Miss Sparkle will set a good example. If everyone could please turn their eyes toward me, I have an announcement to make. I am Sparkle. I'm the strongest Sparkle. Hey, don't say such things wearing my face. Turn back into yourself. A taste of her own medicine. Can my face unlock your phone now? Don't even think about it. Well, that's all of the guess. Alright, I got all of my special drink mixes as well, and I remembered the colors, unfortunate. Alright, and that's all of my limited time rewards, right? 480. Another 20. And one of these, which I have 166 of. What am I supposed to use these for? Definitely don't have enough characters to use all of these. Alright. Okay, well. Right. So, but then this one's the original. Oops. That's the wrong button. So, oh, it's a temporary bar. Okay, so I guess it'll go away after the event. Because it's gonna be really weird if they keep adding a bar every time this event comes back. Alright, well, you know, I'm always happy for events where we get to see some characters we don't really get to see much in the story, so I do enjoy the drink making event. It does kind of hurt my throat a little though, because everything's unvoiced, but what can you do? Right, so now, right, it's not a quest. So now I need to go to Amphorius because I have a quest over here, which has a readable behind it. Alright, Virginia. Gelato, I have a rather awkward request. I wrote a letter to Apollonius? Apollonius? Could you help me deliver it to him? Are you planning to confess to him? Gelato, please don't be so direct. You might have already figured out the reason why. I was wondering if you'd be willing to help me out. No problem. It's a piece of cake. Really? Thank you so much. Here's my letter. Thanks for your help, Gelato. But don't look. Otherwise, I'll seriously find a crack in the ground to crawl into and never come out again. Okay. Where... Oh. Which one's... this must be the love letter Virginia wrote. Okay. Holding the letter, you search for Apollonius in the crowd when suddenly someone taps you on the shoulder. Hey, honored guest. So, did you drink to your heart's content at the party? If you're free, why don't you join us? What's that you're holding? Gossip is a constant in human nature. You told the truth about how Virginia asked you to deliver a message to Apollonius. Little Virginia has always worn her heart on her sleeve, even if she never said it out loud. Is she finally going to make her move? This is so exciting. How did they meet? Once, Virginia visited the Grove as a diplomatic messenger and witnessed Apollonius debating against 4 sages. That time, in a rare display of anger, he declared, "Since you care more about Circe's survival than the world's destiny, I shall destroy their divine form first." He grabbed a sling and lobbed a heavy stone at Circe's divine form, sending the other sages scurrying away in panic. Little Virginia was also scared and didn't dare talk to him for a long time. After getting to know him, she discovered that Apollonius was actually an exceptionally gentle fellow. Apollonius would carefully frame every poem she wrote and give her encouragement. But he's so warm and friendly to everyone. He's completely clueless. Shippers, leave it to me. To be honest, we can see the tenderness in little Virginia's heart. We just can't reach it. Last month, little Virginia wrote a praise song in ancient Cremnoan for Labienus, and he read it backwards. What are you laughing at, you sky barbarian? She carefully picked out the headscarf for you and you went and tied it to your staff like a battle flag. Oh no. Anyway, esteemed guest, I'm really counting on you. Okay. Keep looking for him. Where is he? Where is this guy? Oh, there you are. What should we... No, what should I do? Mr. Gelato, my apologies. Tend to get lost in thought sometimes. Dux El Calithus, there's a letter for you. Looking at how this letter is folded, it must be from little Virginia. She must have written another beautiful poem. Apollonius unfolds the letter and reads it carefully. Thank you for delivering the letter. Did you read the letter and feel nothing at all? If you don't mind, I'd like to tell you some stories about little Virginia. She's a girl who loves to dress up and write poetry, often discussing fashion with Dux Goldweaver, frequently composing ballads with Dux Victorum. However, her nature was never accepted since childhood. She feared battles, feared the deafening roars, feared the crisp clang of clashing metal. Those grand poems are just scrap paper for wiping blades in Castrum Kremnos. After being banished from her tribe, little Virginia joined the Flame Chase journey before she finally found a place to belong. So, what about you? She is a poet like the wind, free to go wherever she wants and linger wherever she pleases. As for me, you should head back. Just tell her I'm still thinking about it. I'm counting on you. Tell Virginia about Apollonius's response. She looks a little let down, but clearly cheers up after your consolation when the next entry hour arrives. We're all chatting. Apollonius is missing. Since when? Yes, after Gelato came back from delivering the letter yesterday, I finally decided to gather my courage and tell him face to face. But Apollonius was nowhere to be found, and I couldn't even reach him through the teleslate. That idiot. Did he just run away? The most urgent matter now is to split up and find him. Gelato, I'm terribly sorry, but I'll have to ask for your help with this too. There's a Janus maze in the ancient ruins below the city, and the last sighting of Apollonius was recorded around there. Perhaps with your power as a priest of time, you can track down Apollonius. Okay. An after image, so Apollonius was definitely here. Let's see where he went next. Apollonius. Where'd you go? Why'd you run off? That's so rude. Oh, there he is. Destiny guiding Janus maze lies beneath these waters. Right? What a secluded dwelling. Is this place also not meant for festivities? Oh. Right. Oops. Wrong button. Sorry. What enemy did I just lock onto? Oh, that one? Okay. You. Path feels familiar. Can destiny itself be guiding me to uncover its mysteries? How did you get down here? Also, how does the water keep resetting itself? Apollonius. I remember the Library of Philia has records about how to use Janus maze. Allow me a moment to recall. Gate of Infinity, please guide me. Where should the floating stone that awakens from dreams go? The maze groans deeply. Right? What did it find? Aw. Wait, it has 2 exits? Okay. did it. The guidance from the gate is the egress of banquets, the border of futility. As expected, Yanis didn't guide me, but rather reinforced the choice I had already made in my heart. No need to hesitate any longer. The egress of banquets, the border of futility. Is he planning to leave Styxia? It's a part of the illusion. He'll vanish if he leaves. I must stop him quickly. Looks like this Yanis maze is still operational, but we'll have to come back and explore it another time. Explore it another time? I've already completed all the puzzles in it. Apollonius, don't go. Had the same feeling back when I first planned to leave the grove. This time, I can't believe I hesitated for so long about running away. You'll die if you leave this place. Ah, Mr. Gelato. I knew you would be the one to find me here. But your reaction reaffirms the truth that Yanis Maze revealed to me. This banquet is but an illusion. I'm merely a bubble in its fantasy. Once I leave this place, I'll vanish without a trace. If you knew that, why did you... It's because I'm a sage, the Imperator's advisor, and a flame-chasing Chrysos heir. As I indulged in the honey brew, a needle-sharp thought pierced my mind. Could the flame-chase journey really be this perfect? Could a mere banquet truly bear the weight of Amphoris's tragic destiny? Once a sage harbors such worries, they can no longer enjoy the banquet, and will inevitably embark on a self-destructive path in pursuit of truth. Think about your friends. Think about Virginia. I'm sorry, but it's precisely because I care about them that I must leave this place. As I told you before, Virginia is a poet like the wind, and I am but a stubborn boulder on a cliff. The stubborn boulder remains unmoved by the gentle breeze, for its heart is bound to the world's destiny. Now the wind has found her place, not just her, but Seneca, Labienus too. They've all been through so much on this journey. Making this banquet their final destination must be that companion's act of mercy. So, you already know this much. Yes. Since doubts first arose, I've learned far too much. I'm a discordant noise at a party. The worry between my brows steals smiles from those I love, even dragging them away from this beautiful scene. That's why the stubborn boulder of reason must tumble down the cliff. I can't bear to disturb the serene lake surface on the other side, where gentle breezes blow. But what about them if you disappear? That's probably the least of our worries. It was meant to be a perfect, endless banquet where no one would cry or grieve, where only honey brew would warm the heart, and only joyous songs would entice the soul. Just like the legendary Era Nova. Isn't that right, Hysolins? See you around, Gelato. Till we meet again. Why do these keep auto-playing? Just as Apollonius passed through Styxia's gates, his entire being dissolved into sea foam and vanished into thin air. Like this grand revelry was a dream that couldn't bear the weight of a single sobering thought. Apollonius just dissolved into bubbles. How am I going to tell Dux Carminium and the others? Uh-oh. Gelato, regarding Apollonius, maybe let's stop looking. Perhaps he has something of his own he's busy with. No, please, I type rather slowly. What I mean is, we found Apollonius. You can return to the feast. Apollonius is found? That's impossible. They found a new one? Hmm.
私に剣術を教えてくれ。
Apollonius, where have you been? We've been looking all over for you. Sorry, my head's still a bit woozy. I must have passed out from too much honey brew and dozed off somewhere. Thanks for worrying about me. I heard you went through quite some trouble, Mr. Gelato. Please allow me to offer you my sincere apologies. Are you okay? Of course I'm fine. I'd love to keep enjoying this banquet with everyone, sorry. Apollonius, don't forget to apologize to little Virginia, too. She thought you went missing because you didn't know how to face her and has been blaming herself for quite a while. Little Virginia, you... not blaming myself. And Apollonius doesn't need to apologize. It's just that I wanted to try again, with everyone here as witness. Apollonius, please allow me to recite a poem of praise for you. This is a poem that I've kept buried deep in my heart for so long. Gina closes her eyes and remains focused for a while. When she opens her eyes again, her demeanor has completely changed. The shadow of a tree frames the sage's back, like a boulder bearing the rings of time. The bird's song is a whisper of wind through the forest. Oh no. But it cannot pass the fractures in his form. His weight presses down on the bird's wings and the stirring heart within. Little Virginia, for a long time I've prided myself on my subtle and restrained rationality. But I've always wanted to tell you, you look beautiful when you recite poetry. I've dreamed that when we reach the new world, we'll stand side by side. Why do we always have to wait? We're all here. You, me, everyone. This is clearly our new world. I'm sorry, Apollonius. I got a bit carried away. No, little Virginia, you're right. This is the new world. What I mean is, maybe it's time to face and embrace that passionate soul of yours. Oh, and everyone clapped. Congratulations, little Virginia. It wasn't easy getting through that thick skull. I should congratulate you too. Ah, how heartwarming. Skyfolk Swarward. Congrats. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you. Congratulations, my friends. Nice ones. I can't talk to them. Alright, Hysolence. You brought him back, didn't you? Hello, Grey Fry. A feast, you see, is like waves and undercurrents woven from the ocean currents of our souls. What we're witnessing right now is an exceptionally pure and beautiful whitecap, don't you think? Helcolothist. You restored him, didn't you? I didn't deliberately do anything. In Styxia, where eternal songs resound, the ghost's divine power fulfills all wishes. Apollonius, burdened by the world's destiny, is forever plagued by doubts, destined to leave the banquet and dissolve into a bubble of foam. And Virginia would only share her romance with her beloved, even knowing they were only an illusion born of memories. Her resolve would not waver in the slightest. She knew it was just an illusion? Seems you haven't noticed the undercurrents beneath those waves, Grey Fry. Go and see. Go see the border of this illusory banquet, where stones hang suspended and gentle winds cease. See my companions in their truest form. Perhaps then you'll better understand what these banquets mean to me, to them, and to this world. Head to the entrance of Styxia. Alright. Oh, can't believe I hesitated so long about leaving. Farewell, my friends. May you forever enjoy this endless banquet. That's the 142nd time. Dear Apollonius, this is the 142nd time you've carried that worried look, leaving Styxia and our banquet behind. And tomorrow you'll be by my side again. Your face will be filled with kindness then, like a gentle stone statue. I not only witnessed it, I cried and tried to stop you. You would always leave without hesitation in the end. Whether storming out of the grove in anger, or leading the charge against Ocean, you always see yourself as an immovable boulder, trying to hold the world's destiny in balance. That's who you are, dear Apollonius, even though we're now just bubbles in an illusion. You haven't changed, and neither will I. I don't care for bubbles or ocean currents, reality or illusion. All I know is that I've made up my mind to recite that love poem for you 100 times, 1,000 times, to express that romance that deserves its response. We'll sleep side by side for the first time, and countless times after, and never have to wake up from this dream again. Truly, Greek tragedies. Well, and then the reason they needed to do that. There's Seneca. That's not who I need. Where is he? Him. You, Labienus. Mr. Labienus, what do you think? She swept through history like a storm, reshaping the fate and fabric of Amphorius with flame and cunning. Brilliant! Prudentia, your writing is superb. Just this opening line alone is enough to leave all of the Imperator's admirers in awe. You must be the most eloquent among all the history investigators. Let me see. Oh, honored guest. You've come at just the right moment. Miss Prudentia interviewed the Imperator's general, soldiers, and even risked her life to speak with the Imperator's enemies, all to craft this magnificent epic. You flatter me, Mr. Labienus. It's not even finished yet. There are still many parts in the text that seem embellished by the narrator. I'll need to verify and cross-check them thoroughly. You history investigators really are too rigid. This is artistic refinement. There isn't a single historical chronicle in the world that hasn't been artistically enhanced. Gelato, or honored guest, come. You should have a look at this manuscript of the Chronicles of the Imperator's Campaign, too. I've made a decision. I'm going to copy out a dozen of these and hand them to everyone I meet. The Imperator's glorious deeds deserve to be praised by all. I see. Alright, that quest, and this is what I receive. Guess we'll learn about Ceridra. Oh, actually, speaking of Ceridra, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna pull for her or not. Cause like... What are the banners coming up? It's Evernight and the Dawn Hung 3. Thing is, do I want another Dawn Hung? I don't use the 2 that I currently have. Use what? Preservation? We can do like a 10 pull, right? Right. Do like a 10 pull. No, there's nothing here. I mean, there's a Tingyun, which I do appreciate. Actually, how far away am I? 8, so I'm 18 pulls in. This hasn't... It's what, the first 20 pulls? That's the soft pity, right? First 20 and then around like 75-ish. And then hard pity at 90. We'll do one more. One more 10 pull. Nope. Nothing. Alright. Sorry, Ceridra. I'll have to... It's Dawn Hung. Maybe it's telling me something. Fine. I mean, how many pulls do I have? And get more. I can get like 10 more of those. Alright. I have 169. And I have the start of the next patch is get more. So like I can guarantee a Dawn Hung. I guess we'll see. Because I can wait until the live stream, because this banner will still be up when the live stream goes up. And then I'll determine if I want to... Oh, and then there'll be drip marketing too, so I can make a better decision. Alright, we'll wait. We shall wait. You know, I don't know why it's thing. Wait, let a friend from Amphorius taste it. Well, let's see. Oh, Tedromus. Crafted in Light Calendar 4500. Rock of the Soul Brew. Now the question is... Okay, so it's just for crafting any... As if it was character specific, that would be kind of mean. Ill-fated love. Oh. Might get one for every Amphorius character. I can do... That's one. Well, you know, who else do I have my day? I think all of the others have been women, so I just haven't pulled for them. Oh no. Alright, so we'll do those two. Oh, and then I didn't actually deploy them. I make this error a lot. Alright. One meant for you isn't ready just yet? Oh, looks like blood, but it's actually 100% pure pomegranate juice. Wonder if I only get to make one. Or if I can come back tomorrow and make another. Yes, I will sit myself here. And I'll find out tomorrow. But for now, that was all I really had planned for today. I don't think there's many quests. Like, I know there's little quests, but like, it's so hard for me to find the smaller quests, the ones where it just shows like the question mark when you walk up to people. I really should mark them. But I'll have to figure that out some other time. That was the big quest I wanted to do though, so now I'm back at 100% readables. So now I could theoretically make every video for the series. Although I don't think I'm quite there yet. Because I still have to do the first couple. And I'm figuring out a schedule for that, because I am still, like, fairly busy, so... But I'll see if I can do some recording tomorrow or the day after. Because I do want to start getting some of those videos out for you guys. But that is a problem for future me. Present me needs rest. So that is all we're going to be doing for tonight. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.